Hiya. Aziz's Extremely Amateur Videos coming at you in the afternoon. I just had an idea to share something with you. Mainly because, well, as you can see, not guitar, bass, right? I'm sat here with my bass guitar. And I wanted to share this with you because this is a guitar that's not talked about much. It's got fame in its own right, but also in recording for me. Now, this is a guitar I inherited. I inherited with a load of other guitars from my Stone Roses days, and those guitars we all know about. They're talked about a lot, from the 59 Les Paul to the pink Resurrection Strat and so on and so on. But one of the things I inherited was this bass. This is a 78 Fender Jazz, by the way. That's what this is. It's a 78. You can tell by the serial number. But I inherited, you can call it inherited. I inherited this when I joined the Stone Roses, along with all the other guitars. And but this guitar is never talked about. People aren't even aware, of its presence. You can see that cream has faded to that kind of the thing that happened to those nitrocellulose finishes. That creamy yellow from that white. So we can get a bit closer. You can really see the state of the colour. And it weighs a ton. It really does weigh a ton. I mean, it's a big guitar, heavy. Everybody's got to play that line. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this guitar. So it's a Fender Jazz. That's the model. It's a 78 US made Fender Jazz. Now, the thing about this is, when I inherited all those guitars, those lovely guitars in the Roses era days, this was one of the guitars I inherited. Now, it was either Ian or Manny, I can't remember who told me, but I think this was John Squire's bass. And I think because he was, as you all know, a prolific writer and writer for the band, I think this is the bass that he used when he was formulating the songs and writing bass lines as well as guitar, when he was putting his ideas down. I mean, that's as far as I remember. That's what I was told when I got the bass, so I think it was John's bass. Anyway, when I got it in 96, you all know the demise of the band was in 97. I used this bass for the recording of everything I did afterwards, especially Unfinished Monkey Business, and Golden Greats, and everything Solarized, whatever I did after that. This is the bass on most of the recording, especially the early recordings. So this was the bass I used for My Star, that... I'm sorry, I'm not plugged in, but it was just kind of impromptu, this, because I thought this bass was never talked about, and it's such a beautiful bass. I mean, it's a monster. You really got to have the spine to carry it. It's heavy, it's big, it's huge, yeah. But it's an absolutely beautiful bass, and it's a jazz, so it's got that kind of, it's got that sound, It's a great bass. But I use this for My Star, used it for Corpses, or did I use my flat wound for that? I did have another bass, a 64 Epiphone Rivoli bass, but this is the main bass I used for all those tunes off Unfinished Monkey Business. But yeah, not a lot of people know about it. But this is it, it's still intact. I think it had a bridge replacement many moons ago, as you can see by the screws. Covers are taken off, obviously. Let's appear underneath it to get the angles, but it's a fantastic bass. apart from the fact it weighs an absolute ton. Well, these basses, if you can get hold of them, oh, they're well worth buying, acquiring. Often I thought, well, you know, do I want somebody else's instruments? Well, they're all second-hand instruments, they're all somebody else's, but, you know, that whole connection. You know, it's a Roses guitar, Stone Roses bass, maybe it should go to a Stone Roses fan, really. And I should get myself a lighter bass, maybe a Hofner. But I don't know. It's got such a lot of history, not just Roses history, you know, a lot of Ian Brown's solo history and other things I've written as well. You know. No, it's staying, but I just wanted to share it with you so that you kind of saw another insight, I suppose, into the kind of instruments that the Roses had. And this was one of them, this 78 Fender Jazz. And I think probably the biggest recording it's been used on is My Star, the bass line for My Star. That's really it. That's about as much as I wanted to share with you. I can share with you. Didn't show you the back really, did I? That's the back of the guitar. So, I hope you got an eyeful. It's good to share these things with you, all these little bits and pieces. So if you ever see me playing this, because I do bass gigs, I didn't use this for the tour that I did, but I don't know if some of you remember seeing me with Donovan, you know, the folk singer. I was out with Donovan playing bass and doing backing vocals. I didn't use this, I used an acoustic bass to get close to the kind of sound I wanted, because he has so much upright bass in his songs. I used that instead, but that was the last time I was out playing bass. But I'm just doing some recording, so I was just getting this ready. New strings, new rotor sounds. Yeah, really nice strings, these. So anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully I'll have some more insights for you pretty soon. Take care. Peace out.